Like, he's just an all-around great guy. Yeah, it's probably never gonna go anywhere romantic or anything like that. But for now, I'm fine with that, right? I'm 19. I have my entire life to find a romantic partner. And I have my entire life to settle down, have kids, and just live, right? But for now, I'm living my best life, eating a shit ton of vegan pasta salad, like crying in my bathtub, drinking more alcohol than I probably should, going on runs, reading books, tweeting incessantly, and just like, being a teenager. I never got to be a kid. I, from the age of 2, became a parent because my mom had another kid and was never really around to take care of her. And it got worse after my brother was born, and I was 13. I had this baby that I took care of. Like, it really sucked. I never got to be a kid. I never got to be a teenager. I never got to go out and party. And I never got to do most things. Like, yeah, most kids experiment with, like, alcohol or weed. I never got to do any of that. Like, everything was just kind of expected of me. So now that I have the chance to just breathe and find out who I am, it's become very clear that I'm kind of a shitty person myself. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it, damn it. Like, I try my best. Like, I found things that I like. I like to read. I always love to read because it's an escape. I found things that I like that aren't escapes, which is huge for me. Like, I found out that I love hiking. I love running. I love swimming. I love cooking. Right? Like, me cooking. Who would know? I like things, which is not something that I knew I could do. Like, the guy that I'm currently with, this is going to be a little TMI. The guy I'm currently with is the first and only person to ever give me an orgasm. Which is kind of depressing, but also kind of relieving because I was beginning to believe it didn't exist. Granted, I'm 19. I could go until I'm like, I don't know, 100 years old to do that shit. Ugh. Borpy. Like, considering I've been sexually active since I was 16, being sexually active for 3 years and never having an orgasm sounds like hell. And I don't realize how much it sounds like hell until after you figure out what that actually feels like, and you're like, oh shit. I found out that when it is my choice, and like, when I can have say over how someone is raised or where the finances go, I enjoy childcare. I enjoy being around kids. They're funny. Like, a teenager is never going to ask you what your third favorite lizard is, okay? Kids are the best. They do dumb shit that, like, makes you realize you did that same dumb shit as a kid, and then you just laugh, and it's a great time. And, like, kids don't give a fuck. If you want honesty, ask a kid. Like, if I'm going out, like, to a party or something, and I'm like, hey, do I look fat in this? If I ask any of my friends, they're like, no, you look fine. And if I ask this 8-year-old, he's gonna tell me, yeah, bitch, you look fat. And it's like, all right, it hurts, but I needed it. I'm so full. I don't want to finish this. Granted, it was full up to here. Now it's all the way down here. I'm gonna finish it because Mama ain't raised no bitch. She may have raised an emotional wreck, but she did not raise a bitch. I'm gonna get a glass of water. I'm back. My foot fell asleep. Like, while I was walking over, it was still, like, completely numb, and now it's pins and needlesy. It's like, ouchie. But yeah. The cough led a spasm all the way down my foot. What the heck? Okay. I'm thinking this video might be an hour long. Leave it to me to upload an hour-long video of me eating and talking shit about my ex. This is far too much food. Ugh. But yeah. I'm dying. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, my foot's still asleep. But yeah. If y'all want to hear about some drama, check out my Twitter, first of all. I am such a fucking cow. Like, the drama on Twitter is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like, it is insane. I called someone out on one of my alt accounts. Pink Pastel Baby, I think the name is. Or Pastel Alley. It was originally my aesthetics account, where I, like, made edits and stuff, and was cutesy, little cutesy boopitsy. But, it's because this person had me blocked on all of my other accounts, so I was like, I'm gonna use one of my alt accounts just to call you the fuck out on this shit. Because this person, ooh, baby, I'm not gonna rehash it because it's already on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, at Allie Loves K, so that's ALLIELOVESKAI. Allie Loves K. Although, some drama I'm going to rehash here because, like, no one follows my Facebook. I posted a thing and people are pissed because I'm like, fat phobia doesn't exist, right? Fat acceptance is death acceptance. Literally. Like, it'd be like if people said, oh, anorexia phobia, like, that doesn't exist because accepting the fact that you're anorexic is going to fucking kill you. Like, get help. It doesn't have to be professional help. Like, talk to somebody. Medical things are expensive. I know. Talk to somebody. I'm dying. And I was like, I don't really give a fuck about fat acceptance or anything like that. Like, body positivity is not meant for fucking land whales who give themselves a disability and then make everyone around them suffer, okay? Body positivity is for people who have legitimate issues with their body that, like, hinder their lives. You know, people who are missing limbs or have some type of disorder, or mothers who had a baby and their body is just fucked because of it. Because, you know, having a baby can fuck your body up. Like, stop hijacking other people's shit. I don't want to eat the rest of this. I think I'm going to wrap it up and save it for dinner because I'm going to cut this off at 45 minutes, maybe 48, because I have some closing arguments. Will I ever use this type of rhetoric against a specific person? No. Absolutely not. Because that's fucking rude. And you should never criticize someone on something they can't change in 5 seconds, right? However, will I speak to a broad spectrum of people and let them decide whether or not they fit into this category? Yes. Why? Because no one should weigh more than 400 pounds. Like, you are literally a whale size at 400 pounds. And it's like, Some people have legitimate medical disorders that lead to obesity. I understand that. People have things that, like the one mental disorder where you physically cannot feel full, and people have legitimately died because they couldn't feel full and their stomach burst. I watched a documentary on that, and it fucked me up. I was terrified. Like, what if that happened to me? Like, I would... First of all, I'm fat as it is. Fuck that. And people who have, like, PCOS, right? The problem with PCOS is, well, yes, it does come from being, well, sometimes can be caused by being a little overweight. However, allowing yourself to continue being overweight like that and getting bigger exacerbates the issue and makes all of the pain worse, all of the symptoms worse, and just shortens your lifespan. So, maybe fix things. I don't know. I'm sounding like an asshole again, I know. People already tore the fuck into me over it, and it's like, oh... Sorry, you're not going to change my views when it's based on facts. So, oops. But, I keep, like, making that noise because my water jug that I keep my, like, cold water in the fridge, I use to make apple cider, and it still kind of has, like, that cinnamon aftertaste, and I hate cinnamon. So, that's a thing. But, yeah. I just stop being shitty for the sake of being shitty, and stop blaming your disorders on how shitty you are. Like, certain person that I talked about in this video did that shit all the time. He had Asperger's, right? He would blame all of his shitty behaviors on the fact that he had Asperger's. No! Like, you know you're being shitty. There's no absolutely no excuse for it. Like, anyway, have fun. Have a great time. Everybody just don't be shitty, okay? Thanks. Have a good day. Adios.